know which Halloween Horror Nights ticket is right for you? If you don't, well, you came to the right place.
TLEV Media, bringing the magic of the theme parks to your home.
From vlogs to interviews, TLEV Media is entertainment for all.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Mr. E here for TLEV Media, and I'm here today to talk about all of the different tickets for Halloween Horror Nights 2023. The prices have changed tremendously for each of these tickets, so I wanted to talk about each one with you guys. There's 9 different types of tickets. The 9th one that we'll talk about at the end is kind of like an additional ticket, and it's not for just the going to the event. It is actually to get some extra time in the event. Now, some of these tickets might seem way too much for you, and some of these might seem perfect for you, and that is why we're making this video. Honestly, for me, it was great to look at all these tickets because every time I go, I usually just do the frequent fear pass, and we'll talk about that too. But just to be able to look at all the tickets and all the price change, I know there was some of them that it kind of makes sense, and the other ones I'm still a little confused about. I want to start off by talking about the general admission ticket. Now, general admission for Halloween Horror Nights is for those who are just planning on going one night with friends or by themselves and are not worried about waiting in lines. General admission is the cheapest ticket for Halloween Horror Nights, starting at $74, and the most expensive being $112 on the date of October 21st and October 28th. Now, this ticket is just for Halloween Horror Nights, so you are not able to go into the park before that time, which is 7 p.m. Now, early entry is not included in this ticket, and you might be shocked to hear that. But we're going to talk about early entry a little bit later, but yes, early entry is not part of general admission. Now, general admission is a fun way to get into the event if you are a little too worried to go through some of the houses. This is the ticket that you have to wait in normal lines, so if you are going on a very busy day, you might not get every single house done. Now we're going to start moving on to the second ticket on the website, and that is the Universal Express ticket. Now, I like how Hollywood does this. They do the general admission ticket in the Express ticket bundle. They put them together, where if you were in Orlando, you would have to buy the Express separately from just your normal admission ticket. So the good thing about Express and just the normal Universal Express is that you'll be able to go through all the houses with Express. So that's kind of like going in front of the line. You get a separate line that you can go in, a much shorter line, and you are probably able to get every single house done. So for the Universal Express, like I mentioned earlier, this ticket on the website does include your admission ticket. So the price that you see there is both for the admission and the Express. Now, of course, because you are kind of getting in front of a lot of people who just have general admission, the ticket is going to be a little more expensive, with the cheapest ticket being $219. However, these tickets are selling out quick. If you go on the website right now, you will see that the opening weekend is sold out, the second weekend is almost there being sold out, and the third weekend is starting to sell out. So if you're planning on going on a weekend day, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you gotta start looking at those tickets quickly. Now, the most expensive ticket for just Universal Express is $329. That is on the Saturdays in October, coming towards the end of October, because these are the days that most people go, because now we're getting close to Halloween. Now, Universal Express is, again, great way to get through every single house and to get on all the rides that are open during the event. Some of you have been asking if Super Nintendo World will be open during the event. That is not clear yet, but on the website it does say that these tickets, Universal Express and general admission, do not let you into Super Nintendo World. As annoying as that might sound, I don't think Super Nintendo World will be open during the event just due to crowd control, since one of the houses, actually 4 of the houses, are kind of in the lower lot, and that is just going to become a big hassle if they have to deal with crowd going in and out of Super Nintendo World and having to line up for Stranger Things Season 4 house. Now let's move on to the Universal Express Unlimited. Now, Universal Express Unlimited is a little bit like Universal Express, however, a little better because you can use this express ticket unlimited amount of times. This means you can go through whatever your favorite houses more than once using Express. Because of this, the ticket does get a little more expensive. Now, the cheapest ticket for the Universal Express Unlimited is $249. However, if you look at opening weekend, Saturdays do seem to be selling out already. The most expensive Universal Express Unlimited ticket is at $369, and that is the Saturdays in October. Again, if you're a huge fan of the event and you want to get through every single house, this is the way to go. Both Universal Express and Universal Express Unlimited is the perfect way to get every single house done. Again, with the tickets that I have mentioned already, early entry is not included. Please take that in consideration. Now let's move on to the after 2 p.m. day-night ticket. Now, this ticket is a great way to go through the theme park and Halloween Horror Nights in the same day. After 2 p.m. you will be able to enter the Universal Studios Hollywood Park, enjoy the rides, the ambiance before it turns into Halloween Horror Nights. You will get a special wristband that will allow you to stay in the park before, if there is going to be a ceremony, and before all of the Halloween Horror Nights fans start coming in. And then when the event starts at 7 p.m. you are able to start lining up for the houses. Now, this is a great ticket for those who are coming from very far away and want to experience both Universal Studios Hollywood and Halloween Horror Nights in the same day. Be forewarned though, you will get tired, as 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. is a very long time if you're going from your time at Universal Studios Hollywood to the closing of Halloween Horror Nights. You will get a lot of time in there to get through all the houses and the attractions. However, you're gonna get tired very quickly. Now, that is my own opinion, so if you think you can do it, this is a great ticket for you. Now, the ticket prices for the after 2 p.m. day-night ticket starts at $149 is the cheapest, and the most expensive being $187, which is on the 21st and the 28th of October. Again, getting very close to Halloween, and those are Saturdays. And last but not least, we have the after 2 p.m. day-night express ticket. Now, this is a really, really cool ticket because this is the day and night, so you can go into Universal Studios Hollywood after 2 p.m. However, you are also allowed Express. The Express works for both during Universal Studio Hollywood hours and for Halloween Horror Nights hours. Now, this ticket allows you to go through each ride and attraction once using Express, and to go through the haunted houses once using Express. Something really, really awesome about this ticket is that it allows you to go through Super Nintendo World from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. That is very different to all the other tickets, because the other tickets that I've mentioned before, they're not allowed at all into Super Nintendo World. Now, I get a little tricky with this ticket. The express part is excluded for the Bowser's Castle ride in Super Nintendo World, so keep that in mind. Plus, with this ticket, you are allowed the early entry 5:30 p.m. into the haunted houses, which is a huge, huge deal because a lot of the other tickets will not be allowed into the park until 7 p.m. For this after 2 p.m. day-night express ticket, it is going to cost you a little bit more than just the regular after 2 p.m. day-night ticket. The cheapest is going to be $329, and the most expensive is going to be $459, which is the Saturdays in October. And last, for the single day tickets, is probably the most expensive and the most fancy ticket out of all, and that is the RIP or RIP tour ticket. So this ticket actually includes a guided walking tour of the event, a one-time RIP entry to each haunted house. So this ticket is pretty awesome because you are able to get a tour guide and be able to walk around the park and get certain tours that a lot of people don't get. This means you get to cut in front of the line with your group for any haunted houses, and you go through Express very, very quickly for all the attractions, depending on your reserved time. You also get to go to the Terror Tram on your own with your own group and get to take pictures and photo ops in certain areas that other people are not allowed to. You get your own buffet to go to, there's photo ops for you to do. I mean, it's a grand old time. But also, you need to consider that this ticket does not include an early access event ticket. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, don't you worry. However, it is very, very expensive. Now the cheapest ticket for the RIP tour is $399, and that is on Thursdays and Sundays in September. However, the first night is already sold out. The most expensive ticket is going to be at $509, and that is Saturdays in October. Again, if you have the money, I've heard this experience is very, very fun, and you feel like you're kind of famous. This is very Hollywood, that you're able to walk around and do things with your own little group. I mean, it sounds really awesome. I've never personally done it, but I've heard from many people that it's such a different experience. You get a whole different new view on the events, and it's so much fun. I need to talk about the brand new ticket, and that is the early access ticket. For those of you who have been going to the event for a while, you probably have heard of the early entry for Halloween Horror Nights. This is for those who wanted to come to the event a little bit earlier, around 5:30 and 6 o'clock, and you were able to already line up for the houses and go in an hour before the event started. This was free in the past years. This year, it's not. A lot of you probably are very shocked by that, and I am also shocked by that because I've been going for many years and it has been free all the time. This year is going to cost you $10. Yes, $10 gets you into the early access ticket area, and you are able to go into the event at 5:30. So say goodbye to early entry for at least this year for being for free. And well, if you want to go in early, you got to spend $10. If you do have a general admission ticket, I would recommend spending that $10 because this year it's going to get packed very, very quickly. This is a huge crowd control because a lot of people over the years started finding out more and more about the early entry ticket. For example, last year at the weekend maze, during early entry, it already went up to 2 to 3 hour wait. So again, this is a way to do some crowd control. I am on the same boat as you if you don't like the $10. I don't like it, but I understand why they have implemented it. And now let's enter these multi-day tickets to those who are able to go to Halloween Horror Nights more than once, and that is the Frequent Fear Pass and the Ultimate Fear Pass. Now the Frequent Fear Pass costing you $209 for 30 nights. Yes, 30 nights of Halloween Horror Nights this year. You are able to go 30 nights to Halloween Horror Nights with blackout dates. Now this is the pass I do every single year because I just love the event and I'm able to go more than once. The blackout dates this year are October 7th, October 13th, 14th, 20th, 21st, 27th, 28th, and 29th. So at the end of October, we are unable to go that many times if you're getting the Frequent Fear Pass. But if you want to go every single night to the event or have the option to go every single night, this is the Ultimate Fear Pass. Now the Ultimate Fear Pass, like I just said, will get you into every single night of the event, and it's going to cost you $329. These tickets are still available for opening night. So if you're planning on going multiple times and want to go opening night, this is the ticket to get. I love this pass. It's kind of like having an annual pass, and you're able to get discounts because of your Frequent Fear Pass, and it's a lot of fun. I usually get it with my friends, so we're able to just hang out and just chill inside scare zones and go maybe even for a few hours to go through a house or two, and it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more relaxing. Now again, if you are an annual pass holder for Universal Studios Hollywood, you are able to get some discount. You just need to visit the certain annual pass website. You can see that on the Halloween Horror Nights website, and I'm going to put all that in the links in the description down below. And that is it for the tickets video. So what ticket is best for you? That is up for you guys to decide. I've put all the pros and cons for you guys to think about before buying. For me, every year is the Frequent Fear Pass. To me, it's the best for its value and for how many days you're able to go. Again, I am able to go multiple days. If I'm only able to go once, that after 2 p.m. day-night ticket looks really, really nice, especially for its price. Especially, I do like that express after 2 p.m. day-night ticket. That is one that looks really good too. With that being all said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell if you enjoy all Halloween Horror Nights and theme park content. We have social media, that is TLEV Media, all across the board for Instagram, Twitter, or X, that I should call it now, and TikTok. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you have an idea now of what ticket is good for you and for those who want to go with you. And with all that being said, I hope I see you guys in the next extraordinary video.